Assalamualaikum and very good day to all lecturers and members. We are team member from Alarma Design Consultant who will present about our structural design analysis. The design team that involved in this project consists of 5 members, where the design project is led by the director Nurul Afrina binti Azmi Murad, and following team member Nur Shaza Eliana binti Syarijam as civil engineer, Nur Aisyah binti Hasim as civil structural engineer, Nur Shazlina binti Matzin as infrastructure engineer, and Nur Alia binti Haya as geotechnical engineer. Project briefing. The title of this project is Cadangan Mereka Bentuk, Membina dan Menyiapkan 5 tingkat bangunan pameran kereta dan pejabat Sepang Selangor. This project is located shows in figure at Mukim of Dengkil, Sepang. Here is the plan view from architectural plan, consists of 5-story building. Now we start with structural element design analysis.
Following is structure elemental design solution, and me Afrina will explain about column design. So how does the column distribute the loads? So here is one of the layout plan, which is upper ground floor layout, as you can see, and C9 column is selected. So the red box line indicates the load distributes within the area in C9 column. This can be seen in the illustrated 3D drawing of the commercial building designed by using the StatPro software. Here is how the load distributes for the column C9 from the roof floor until the lower ground floor. For the loading analysis of the column design, so here is some of the informations, such as that load, live load, size of column and beam with the self-weight, and as well as the slab. Next, I'll explain about the load distribution for the C9 column. Firstly, started from the top, the load distributed from the roof floor carrying that load and imposed load transferred to the next bottom floor until stump. Each of the floor have its own dead load and imposed load as tabulated in the table. Therefore, for the column, dead load determined is 1670.5 kN and imposed load obtained is 472.9 kN. Meanwhile, for the stump, dead load is 1676.57 kN and imposed load is 625.4 kN. Next, we will proceed with the design reinforcement for the column.
I'm Muhammad Zamrizi bin Jaafar. I'm Nur Shaza Eliana binti Syarijam, and I will present and show you the analysis of column in terms of design. First of all, I would like to share with you the principles of concrete columns design. The principles of reinforced concrete design are explained in technical guidance at 3 level 2 and also BS Eurocode 2 design of concrete structures. Analysis of column design consists of concrete column are typically analyzed as part of subframe system. They work in conjunction with the horizontal elements of the structure, as the connection between the columns and all the other elements be monolithic. Columns that are in a brace, lance frame structure, such as one where lateral stability is provided by shear wall and or bracing. First of all, we have to check the slenderness ratio for the column to determine whether the column fall into short column or slender column. We have to calculate the effective length of the column with different support foundation to determine the element of the column. Only then we need to compare between the slenderness to the slenderness ratio to know if the column fall into short column or slender column. Short column is a column considered to be short if the second order moment are small enough to be neglected. That is, there are less than 10% of the first order moment. And beside that, slender column are those that fall outside the value of Lambda limit and are therefore subject to buckling failure as opposed to crushing, which is the case for the short column. For this project, we got short column after we analyze the slenderness ratio. Well, in detailing requirement, we need to find the number of bars and also the size of reinforcement that suitable for the size of the column. In this project, we use H12, which is mild steel, size 12 millimeter in diameter, to use as the reinforcement, and also R6 for the link. Besides that, we are using StatPro software to compare with our manual calculations. In this case, we are using StatPro to analyze single brace column while we impose the same attribute as manual calculation to see whether the size of column we propose during manual calculation is adequate enough to calculate the weight.
Me, Shazli, now we proceed with the infrastructure work. There are 4 types of infrastructure work, which is earthwork, sewerage, drainage, and water supply. In this video, we choose earthwork to be presented in infrastructure design solution. There are several methods can be used in order to determine the volume of cut and fill. First method is cross-section method. Second, counting lorry, which is not applicable. Third, contour method. And fourth, grid method. In this project, we choose grid method to be used in order to determine the volume of cut and fill. Now, let's proceed to analysis process. Firstly, propose the height of ground levels. Then, the grid method involves drawing a uniform grid on earthwork layout plan. Next, taking off the existing ground level at each node of the grid. With this value, the average depth of cut or fill and difference in level can be obtained. After that, value of cut and fill can be calculated by multiplying the height with the cell area. If the volume calculated is positive value, then this is a fill cell, while negative value indicates a cut cell. Lastly, the percentage difference between cut and fill was calculated using this formula. The proposed level with less than 10% can be used as the earthwork infrastructure proposed ground level. Therefore, the proposed ground level for this project is 36 meters with 2% of percentage difference.
The table below shows the summary for cost and duration of activities for the project. The provisional and contingency sum are also included and considered from the start to finish of the project. The item below are the costs involved for civil and structural. The costs for each item are calculated using the BQ estimation. It can be seen that the highest cost is for building works, as it is the main structures that comprises of many sub-activities and it involves with major work such as piling works. The total cost for the project is estimated to be around 3.1 million ringgit. The following graph shows the S-curve for cumulative cost versus duration. It is normal that at the early stage of construction, the cost is low due to only the involvement in preliminary work such as site clearance. As the time increases, there will be lots of major work involved, thus it leads to increase in resources and cost. The S-curve can be used to monitor the actual cost and planned cost. By comparing these two items, we could determine the cost variance and predict for future performance.
I'm Nur Aisha bin Hassim. Will take part on project planning. In this S-curve analysis, we are focusing on cumulative progress versus duration. Figure below shows a Gantt chart that involved in project planning. It shows that the project will start on July 2020 and will end on August 2022. It also shows the building work take a longer period of a construction work. Figure here shows a result from S-curve analysis. S-curve is a common use in project planning. It is normally used to measure progress of work, evaluate performance by comparing the actual and planning, then make cash flow forecasts. As you can see, in the beginning of the project, the progression are low. As resources are added and the project is in execution, there is a rise in the cumulative duration. Towards the end of the project, duration of work tend to level off as workload decreases and resources are released. Actual duration by cumulative progress need to be compared with the planned S-curve. For example, extended progress work at the beginning will resulting to delay of work at the middle or end of the project. If the project is completed on the end date of this S-curve, then the project spent considerably less on labor than was planned. This can be good for the project, especially if there were no cost overruns on materials. This table shows the duration for activities that involve in this project. Project work progression run for 26 months starting from July 2020 till August 2022. At the end of design analysis, here are the 3D structure analysis results by using Step Pro software. All the designated building structure are the critical element, so in the end, the building structure not in under design which is safe for your user. Building structure is following the architecture without changing any aesthetical value. That's all from our team. Thank you for your time.